Hey everyone, it's Lori from the Watchman's Midnight Hour, and I am here to speak about last night's crazy dreams. The first one, I actually was having a nightmare. I was getting out of my car, getting ready to go in to close the door, and I'm hearing someone yelling a word, and he came running towards me with an axe. And instead of crying out to the Lord, which I actually am very sorry I didn't, but maybe God had a purpose for it. Maybe he wanted me awake so I would discern what actually was happening and be able to speak about it. But as the guy was coming up to attack me, I was hollering, and my husband had to say, "Hey, Lori, wake up! Are you all right?" And that was very, mind-boggling. I'm not certain what the word was. It might have been Ali Akbar. Yeah, I'm not certain, but I sense in my spirit that that's what the word was. And come to see what happened to Jennifer LeClaire this morning, she had a dream or vision and understanding that terrorists could attack Trump. And I don't think it's just him either. Honestly, I think it could be all of us that are going to going to have this happen too. And I think we need to be discerning and aware. Jump back in your car and speed off. Don't just naively get out and ignore someone hollering, you know. And so I've been having dreams, and last night I had a couple of them, where I come home and once again, another part of my house is like immaculately cleaned, perfect, just designed beautifully, new furniture. It was my dad's caretaker, who's a lovely lady, who I ran into, and she, and I guess I wasn't like, woohoo, this is so great. Everything on this earth is not as great as going home and being with the Lord. Oh, and so she's like, oh boy, here she goes again. Here's Lori again with it was so sad. But there was like jewelry that I was looking at, beautiful jewelry pieces that you could put together, and my husband had pointed it out. And my husband could represent God, you know. Um, then I also had oh, another dream. I don't know if anyone else is having a lot of dreams lately that are like, I'm going to say they represent like going home to our heavenly mansion. And, ooh, but I did do a lot of praying. And like I said, my son, you know what he said about the situation? He said he had gone to San Diego State to go bowling with a friend. And they were really close, I guess. Or they were in a class at the time, I guess, because they didn't have to be. He had told my husband that he was going to maybe, just omit going to class, quit going, just choose not to go tonight because obviously it's Halloween, you know? And so he had made a choice to go bowling with a friend. So he's there in class and his friend says, hey, let's get going now. And my son's like, well, I don't know. He said, why don't we just wait till the teacher gets here? And literally within minutes of that, they both figured that if they had begun walking the moment that his friend had said, let's go, they would have been right in the middle of where the shooting was. And so God protected my son. I'm so thankful. So they hurried and jumped into his friend's car who was close by, and they went to his friend's fraternity room, or where he stays, wherever his room, and they waited it out. They were all told to stay in. There was helicopters going around saying, hey, stay indoors, stay indoors. They caught two guys, and then they confirmed that the third one had left the campus. So it's kind of nerve-wracking. It's weird to think that here you are, your son is in the middle of one of these campus shootings. And praise the Lord, mom's prayers, because I was praying for every young person for that night, that God would have a hand of protection on them. And I believe that trickled out to affect my own son and his protection. So, well, God bless you all. Take care. Hang in there. We're almost home. The world's getting really dicey. I don't know if the Lord was confirming that this is the betrothal year. I just know we're in the last stretch. That's all I'm going to say. I really believe, and I think all of us know, we're in the last stretch. We are seeing all of the events intensifying, around the world, all the earthly events, and everything is intensifying and getting closer together. And that's the number one sign. I was listening to Ray Comfort. He put out a video, a really good one, that he addressed the issue of how these birth pains are getting closer and more intensive, intensifying greater. So if you want to go listen to him, that'd be awesome. Living Waters, that is his YouTube site. Okay, God bless you all. And I'm not pushing anyone's books right now. I just wanted to look pretty. And this A.W. Tozer book, by the way, is extremely good. So I recommend it to anyone. Jennifer Claire recommended it. Okay, bye. Gotta go. My third-born daughter's coming home. Bye.